Okay. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, mag-subscribe ka na. Baka ikaw na lang yung hindi nag-subscribe sa akin. Kung dagdagan mo lang yung subscriber ko. Joke lang po. Wala po itong sapilitan. Kung gusto niyo po mag-subscribe, pwede po kayo mag-subscribe. And I will be glad if you do that. Char. Okay, so in today's lesson, we will be discussing about simple past tense of verb. Sabi nga sa kanta, I must forgive you if you must forgive me too. It's the only thing I haven't tried to do. One thing that I show for. Char, joke lang. Feeling singer, no? Okay, so this is our learning competency. Use the past form of regular and irregular verbs. So may tinatawag tayong regular at irregular. Ano ba yung regular verb? Yung regular verb, hindi siya nagbabago. Okay? Yung irregular verb, nagbabago, nag-change yung spell. Nag-change yung spelling, excuse me. Nag-change yung spelling. So these are objectives. So we will recognize how simple past tense of verbs are used in sentences. Change the verb into its past tense and give example of sentences. Create meaningful sentences using the past tense of verb and use the correct time expression, and share ways on how to use the past tense of verb effectively in writing. So what can we learn from from those that happened in the past? 'Di ba? May mga bagay kasi nang nangyayari sa atin, yung mga experiences natin sa past. It can be good or bad, depende kung ano yung experience natin sa past. Or dun sa past experiences natin ay may natutunan tayo. At hindi naman yan, meron talaga tayong matututunan sa ating mga experiences. Okay, verbs have a simple past tense. Okay? Kapag natapos na po yung action, mayroon po tayong form ng verb na ginagamit. Kapag tapos na po yung action or na-kompleto siya or nangyari na yung action. So it is used when an action has already happened or it was already done. Pag tapos na or nangyari na. So we have kindly observe this table. We have present tense, the past tense, and sentence. Example sentence. For example, the present tense is visit. This is regular. And the past tense is visited. And this is the sample sentence. They visited the grocery yesterday. So, nangyari na yon. Nagpunta daw sila kahapon sa grocery. Second, put, then put. He put the fabric in the stock room a week ago. So, nangyari na yon. A week ago na eh. Na nilagay niya sa stock room yung fabric. Next is Adam sought guidance from the Almighty. So kung mapapansin niyo yung past tense at simple present tense ay magkaiba, di ba? So kapag nangyari na yung action, tapos na, pinapalitan lang natin yung spelling noong noong verb. Pero may mga verb na hindi nagbabago at may mga verb na nagbabago. Parang siya lang. Parang lang yung X na nagbabago na. Chart. For example, so let us identify or hulaan natin kung ano ba ang past tense ng mga verb na ito, yung nasa parenthesis. Tingnan natin kung may alam tayong past tense ng verb. Number 1, I come to England in 1993. What is the past tense of this one? Came. Number 2, she stand under a tree to shelter from the rain. Ano ang past tense nito? Stood. Number 3, they do their homework yesterday. Ano bang past tense ng do? Did. Number 4, we sang too much last night. I have a sore throat. What is the past tense, simple past tense of sing? Sang. And number 5, he already ate all the cake. What is the past tense of it? Ate. Number 6, the child fall off his bicycle. What is the past simple past tense of fall? Fell. Number 7, it take 3 hours to drive to Paris. What is the past form or simple past tense of take? Took. Number 8, I find your keys under the table. What is the past simple past tense of find? Found. And number 9, what is the past tense of get? Got. And number 10, what is the simple past tense of sell? Sold. Okay, kung mapapansin niyo may iba-ibang way kung paano natin gagawing i-change yung mga verb into its simple past form. So may mga rules po tayong sinusunod dito. Okay, there are rules, but there are time signal that will indicate that those sentences express simple past tense. Okay, ito yung pwede natin gamitin. Yesterday, yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, the day before yesterday, last night, last Sunday, last week, last weekend, last year, last month, 10 minutes ago, etc. So a verb may be considered regular or irregular depending on how it is changed into its simple tense. So may iba-iba kasi mga rules kapag papalitan na natin yung verb into its simple past tense. Okay, here are some rules to remember. First, add D or ED to regular verbs. Kapag regular verbs po, mag-add lang po tayo ng D or ED. For examples, paralyzed, paralyzed, mix, mixed, may ED siya, D or ED. For example, these are simple tense, the past tense of select, selected, smoke, smoked, start, started, talk, talked, use, used, visit, visited, warn, warned, wait, waited. Hindi ko na nilagay yung past tense niya. Kayo na bahala. Ayan. Diba? Nilagay ko to. Joke lang. So, ito po yung kanyang past tense. Number 2, change Y to I and add ED to some regular verbs ending in Y. For example, carry, carried, tally, tallied. Ingay ng background ko. For example, these are present tense. So ano yung past tense ng mga to? Hindi ko na nga. Cried, satisfied, worried, married, copied, buried, applied, replied. Number 3, rule number 3. If the verb ends with a single vowel and a consonant and then add ed. Ano ba ito? For example, stop, stopped, mop, mopped, sip, sipped. Ito-double nyo po yung ano. Kapag magkasunod po yung vowel uh, and consonant, dodoblehin nyo po itong consonant. Then magdadagdag po kayo ng ed. For example, stop, stopped, mop, mopped, sip, sipped. For examples, bond, robbed, stopped, wrapped, slapped, chopped, admitted, and grubbed. Okay, now rule number 4, if the verb ends with C, add K before adding ED. So, kung gagawin mo siyang past tense at ito yung mga word na nagtatapos sa C, dadagdagan mo ng K at mag-a-add ka ng ED. For example, panic, panicked, mimic, mimicked. For example, picnicked, frolicked, trafficked, physicked, shellacked, havocked. Okay? Bivouacked, panicked. Correct me if I'm wrong kung mispronounce mo itong bivouacked. Okay, number 5. Change the spelling of an irregular verb to form its simple past tense. Ito naman yung irregular. Okay, pag irregular, wala. Hindi ka permanent. Hindi ka sasahod sa bakasyon. Parang kami lang. Okay, kami mga teachers, 3 years pa kami bago ma-regular. So sa 3 years na yun, pag bakasyon, wala kaming sahod. Nga kami. So dito naman sa verb, kapag gagawin mo siyang past form, simple past form, papalitan mo yung spelling. Okay? Yung mga words, ay yung mga letters dun sa words. For example, leave, left, patch, caught, choose, chose, lose, lost, sell, sold, sweep, swept. Diba? So, kinakailangan nyo talagang i-memorize yung mga simple past form ng irregular verb kasi malilito talaga kayo. Okay? For example, hold, held, flew, fed, spent, taught, bought, sought, and dog. So, we retain the spelling of some verbs. So, hindi lahat sumusunod sa rules na to. May mga verb na kapag nangyari na o natapos na yung action, it remains the same. Hindi mo na kailangan baguhin. Okay? Yung mga taong ganyan, di ba? Yung mga tunay na kaibigan. Di ba? Hindi yan magbabago. Yun pa rin sila. Okay, for examples. Masakit na kasi lalamunan ko. Cat, put, read, read. Exempt lang dito sa read. Kapag past tense siya, mag-iiba lang yung pronunciation. Magiging read instead of read. Magiging read. Pero itong cat at saka put, yun pa rin. For example, these are the past tense: quit, hit, cost, hurt, set, bet, let, and shut. Okay. Rule number 7. The past tense of the be verbs are as follows. Is, ang past tense niya ay was. Are, ang past tense niya ay were. Why do we need to use the simple past tense of verb? Bakit ba kinakailangan natin na gamitin ang simple past tense of verb? Siyempre, kung tapos na yung action at nangyari na, para naman makita, ma-emphasize na tapos na yung action. Diba? Nangyari na. So, kaya gumagamit tayo ng simple past tense of verb. Diba? Kasi kung hindi tayo gagamit, malilito tayo. Okay? Hindi natin alam kung ano yung action or time. Present pa ba siya? Past tense pa ba? Or future tense? So, kailangan natin gumamit ng simple past tense of verb. Para alam natin na tapos na yung action na yun, nangyari na. Makakompleto na. Na kung meron pa kayong insights, pwede kayo mag-comment sa comment section. I-share nyo po. Why do we need to use the simple past tense of verb? What lessons can we learn from things that happened in the past? Okay? So, yung things that happened in the past, i-relay natin to sa mga experience natin. Though may bad experiences tayo or good experiences, those experiences serve as motivation sa atin. Okay? Huwag nating ibaba yung sarili natin. Huwag tayong maapektuhan doon sa mga nangyari sa atin kung masama man yung mga pangyayari na yun na nangyari sa buhay natin. Huwag tayong mag-stick doon. Huwag tayong magpakulong doon sa mga ganong pangyayari sa buhay natin. Kailangan nating labanan at gamitin natin yon para maging as a motivation. At magtatagumpay tayo. At makakamit natin yung pinapangarap natin, di ba? Okay, so these are other activity. So let us give the past form of these verbs. So go, past tense niya ay went, let, be, been, meet, met, pay, paid, went, let, was, met, and paid. Na-loading na ako. Okay, so number three was, okay, it was cold last night. Be verb po ito. Okay, number six, saw, swore, thought, put, ran. Okay, number 11, said, bought, made, sat, wrote. Okay, so these are examples of verbs, irregular verbs, and their simple past tense. So, i-pause nyo na lang po itong video na ito or screenshot nyo po. I-pause, then screenshot para mas mapag-aralan nyo po itong mga verb na ito. Ito din po, ito rin po. I-pause nyo lang po para maaral nyo or remember nyo po itong mga simple past tense ng mga irregular verbs. Ito din po. Okay, ito po. Ayan, at saka ito. So, marami pong verb na tayong ginagamit. So, ito lang yung ilan sa mga commonly used irregular verbs na pwede nyong pag-aralan or i-memorize. I-memorize nyo talaga siya. So, para ma-memorize nyo siya, matandaan nyo, gagamitin nyo sa sentence. Diba? Mas maganda yon yung ginagamit natin sa sentence para maalala natin. At masanay tayo. Okay, I hope you learned something in our simple discussion. Babay na. Babay na po.